Well, we're on our annual trip to Freeport, Maine, going on a little side excursion today, which, even though it's really close to home, never actually done before, riding our bikes over to South Freeport Harbor and taking the ferry out to Bustin's Island to go and wander around and go swimming for a few hours and then take the ferry back. So a little, I don't know, half, three-quarter day trip, but it should be a really good time. Hello.
Is the camera catching this?
I don't know, it's pretty blurry.
The morning ride was about 7 miles of meandering back roads following the coastline of Casco Bay and the tidal inlets. With time to spare, we couldn't miss a chance to make a pit stop for cider donuts before the final downhill into the ferry dock at South Freeport Harbor. For about $20, you can hop a round-trip ride on the Lily Bee out to Bustin's Island. The island itself is a seasonal community, something like 150 cottages, operating off the grid, no plumbing, electrical infrastructure, or paved roads. There seem to really only be maybe 1 or 2 vehicles out on the island used mostly for shuttling around construction materials, and pretty much everyone else seems to get around by foot, bike, or boat. The only real facility they have is a central building serving as a combo post office, museum, and library. And we realized when you get off the ferry, it's a bit like stepping out of a time portal to a place that looks like it really hasn't changed much for decades and where the pace of life kinda just slows down. At the post office, we grabbed a printout for a self-guided tour of the island, stashed the bikes behind some trees, and set out on the dirt loop road that runs the perimeter of the island.
Don't worry, I'll tell you where to go.
We're in trouble.
Go left.
You can take it back with us. Womp womp womp. Isn't that so cute?
It is so cute.
You here for the steamers too?
Hi.
Hi, Pooch.
Hi.
Say hello to the camera. Or are you just going for sea snacks? Bustin's Island is outfitted thoroughly, including a 6-hole championship golf links.
Maybe they'll
Forgot my pitching wedge.
Maybe they'll host the Open here next year.
That's right. You heard it here first, people. The Bustin's Island Pro-Am 2025. It's pretty cool, though. It's got sort of a links feeling, you know? I think that's what the course designer had in mind. You even got the tall fescue grass.
It's not a huge place. We ended up having plenty of time and looping the island twice. With the tide on its way out, we headed down to explore the beaches. Eventually, despite the shallow mud flats speckled in a relentless layer of barnacles and broken clamshells, we managed to get ourselves in the water for something that I guess will just barely pass for a short swim.
Stepping, trying not to get ickled. We came out to the island, and in an effort to not carry extra weight or items in our backpack, we did not bring the water sandals. And I think we could be shooting a commercial for Keen's right now, because we have got their value proposition on lock at the moment. Whew. Stepped on a barnacle on the way back up. Let's go, lady. Down you go. What a wuss!
That's good. Good stuff. This island is filled with treasures. Found a Great British Bake Off coloring book for free. So pretty.
All kinds of magical pirate treasures here on the island.
We made our way back to the dock, grabbed a stash bikes, and caught the late afternoon ferry back over to the mainland. And in no rush, and really with nowhere to be, we stopped through town and then took our time riding back to the house.
No. I was laughing too much to get like a good breath.
In the end, although we hadn't done this particular outing before, in many ways it checked a lot of the boxes we've come to appreciate for a typical day in coastal Maine. Complete with the evening campfire, flaming marshmallows, nearly catching hair on fire, and watching the last glow of sunset fade on the islands of the bay. Maine, we'll see you again next year.